Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have been doing really well. This is going to be your Lovers in the Dark reading for those of you looking for some clarity from your person of interest or just looking to see where you stand in your situationship. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, as time, energy, and gender are fluid and roles can be reversed however they apply to your story. Now, if it's not your story today, then you can always check my channel and your other placements for messages you need to hear. Just remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So before we get started, Aquarius, like I said, this is your general love reading. So take what applies and let the rest fly. Never force the storyline to fit. If it's not for you, we will simply catch you on the flippity flip, as I like to say. So Aquarius, let's see what the overall energy is here for you and this person. And again, the overall energy can be just descriptive of what is going on within yourself. I think it was kind of ironic that we are starting off with the Star card here at the bottom of the deck, representing the sign of Aquarius in the tarot. So Aquarius, is there something that you are wishing and hoping for? Obviously the Star is a card of healing energy as well, and divine timing. So maybe there's an element of divine timing at play in your life happening right now. Let's get some shuffles in. Oh my gosh, but before we do that, here we have the Empress as well. So we have the Queen of all Queens gracing our presence here. You could also have Libra or Taurus placements. You could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus, but this is divine feminine energy. Okay, this is someone who is capable of not only, being beautiful, attracting everything into their life, but they can communicate effectively. Okay, they are loving in an unconditional way, and they are definitely passionate enough to manifest anything into their life. So this is like the highest vibration of feminine energy popping out next to the Star. So a lot of you watching, you could feel as if this is your energy, the energy of the Empress. And this is something that you've been wishing for. Maybe you've been kind of waiting on divine timing to bring you and your person back together. If the Empress is already popping up with the Star, I can imagine for some of you watching, this is a divine soul connection, which has been a very prominent theme in these zodiac readings. So definitely be sure to check your placements. So Aquarius, I'm sure you can tell we're doing the black light theme in this reading. I've got my super cute glow-in-the-dark mushrooms here that are actually Mangano calcite. So I'm not sure if you guys like crystals, but this is definitely something new that I acquired within the last couple of months that excited me. I've been waiting to use these cards. So yeah, let's see what else is in the overall energy between you and your person. What is in the overall energy here? It's like Spirit is really searching for a specific card right now. So this could be a very specific message, okay? This reading is probably not going to be the type that's like for everyone, okay? And those of you watching already know that my readings tend to be personal anyways. So, and that's typically the case, right? If a reading resonates with literally every single person, then what sort of message are you really getting, right? We have the Three of Wands. So like I said, someone has been waiting patiently for their ships to come in, perhaps waiting for a sign, waiting for something to come full circle, waiting on a person, okay? But the Three of Wands is a card of manifestation and taking action on your goals. So obviously someone here has already made a decision about the direction that they're wanting to go. And you can see this beautiful sun shining in the background. Like this person is looking for a positive new beginning, a fresh start. But I also feel like whoever this is that we're picking up on, Aquarius, they've been waiting to be able to take control of their life for a while, okay? So yeah, and look at that. We have the Two of Wands underneath that. like I said, this person's already decided. They know which direction they're wanting to go. I love that. I can't really zoom with these lights, but if y'all can zoom in and see, instead of a globe, we actually have the globe is shaped like a heart, okay? So this person has already decided the direction that they've been wanting to go. They've been planning, they've been dreaming about the future. And you know, this could have been someone who was at a crossroads for quite some time, but Spirit's saying their decision has already been made. So let's get, oh my God, y'all, this is definitely a divine counterpart situation. Okay, now we have the Emperor popping up underneath this card. So clearly, this is a story of twin flames and separation, okay? Or like I said, the soul contract being called in, whatever labels you resonate, twin flames, soulmates. Obviously, everyone has their opinions of these type of soul contracts, but this is, to me, divine masculine, divine feminine, very strong soul contract that has been patiently waiting in the ethers, okay? And I think that with these two wands here, this could be simply saying the divine masculine and divine feminine in this situation have been on the same page for quite some time, okay? But there's been a need for patience. So whatever the reason is, we're going to kind of dig into it here. We're going to look into your person's thoughts about this situation. We're going to see exactly what they're thinking, what's in their conscious awareness. I did just get a glimpse of the Page of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Obviously, the Page of Pentacles moves very, very slowly and meticulously. It's a student energy. Someone who wants to take their time, right? They don't want to screw it up. They don't want to make any mistakes. They want to be certain that what they're investing in is going to be long lasting. That is the energy of earth. So what is this person thinking, Aquarius? What's going on in their mind regarding you? Oh my goodness. So we actually have your energy popping straight up, the King of Swords and the upright. So whoever this is could also be an air sign. This could be how they're thinking of you, okay? Sort of like a perspective on you or how they're viewing you as well. But the King of Swords is someone who's very clear, concise, and effective, right? Someone who is, I mean, you can see the look on this person's face. It looks like they just ain't got time for no bullshit, right? So if this is you, Aquarius, they know that you're not going to just entertain someone for the heck of it, right? You're going to communicate and allow people in your environment that are on the same page as you. Okay, so maybe you have sort of cut this person off or put your foot down in a sense, and just kind of come across to this person like you were not interested, because the King of Swords can also be very cold. They lead with their logical mind, and you know, a lot of air signs like you, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini tend to be very overthinky. Okay, we like to think about things and run them over in our mind and possibly even talk about them to ourselves over and over and over again to the point of exhaustion, because I feel like a clear mind is probably something that air signs are really craving, okay? There's lots of thoughts going on up there, and sometimes it takes a while to figure out how to use your discernment through all of that noise. But whoever this is, whether this is you or your person's like energy, I think it's more so you, they know that you are not going to tolerate any nonsense, okay? If this person, and you've been waiting on them to come back around, I think this person's aware that they can't just bullshit you, okay? You're going to see right through them, and you're going to be able to cut to the bottom of whatever it is. So Aquarius, this could also be Spirit's way of saying to ease up a little bit, right? Don't be so rigid in your thoughts or beliefs. I'm hearing the word unyielding. Oh my goodness. So again, this could be Spirit's way of kind of saying like, ease up and allow this person to come in. Maybe you've kind of been closed off to them, or again, just kind of been receiving clarity on how you are wanting to move things forward. But this could also be, I hate to say it, Aquarius, but some of you might be a little scary to your person, okay? We have this Empress here, but as you can see in this image, she looks more she looks more dominant, okay? This is a very masculine looking female here. So anyways, let's get a clarity card on that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like a very strong energy coming through. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, you know, the Emperor gets in the Chariot when they're ready to move things forward. This is like one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. It's a major arcana energy as well. So the Star and the Chariot, this is like Spirit's way of saying, like, it's time, okay? It's time for things to start moving forward. I feel as if the divine masculine energy here has gained some major balance over their masculine and feminine aspects. And like I said, the Emperor and the Empress, I mean, they're both in the upright. So I feel like these counterparts are ready. The timing is right. The time is now. That's sort of what I'm getting here. So let's get another card to clarify for their thoughts, and then we'll move into what's going on in their heart space. Let's clarify the King of Swords. So yeah, I mean, maybe this could also be you, Aquarius, feeling that energy ramping up and putting up that sword to kind of protect yourself, like anticipating the bullshit and just kind of putting it out there, like you're not trying to entertain any of that. And again, if you've had to wait for this person, if this person was at a crossroads for whatever the reason or circumstance, then this could be why the Empress is sort of hardening over into this King of Swords vibe, because they've already been through it, right? They've already kind of experienced the delays and the distorted aspect of the divine masculine. And typically what happens with the divine feminine energy is they begin to take over that masculine role, okay? They start to fill the emptiness of the shoes that their divine masculine is not currently filling. So they have to step up and do it for themselves, okay? So for this being the King of Swords, specifically talking about the mind and communication, this person could have left you feeling confused, or again, ghosted you, or left you to a point where you had to pick up the pieces or put the puzzle pieces together and figure things out without them, all right? But with the Hierophant card here, which is actually called the Guru in this deck, and the Five of Cups, yeah, you know, this could have to do with maybe this person was married or involved in some sort of higher level of commitment, even some sort of a family structure where they, you know, were not happy with their lives, okay? The Five of Cups is like someone looking back on the past and feeling sad and depressed about the way things went, okay? So I think in your person's mind, what they're starting to see is that true spiritual connection, right, represented by that Hierophant energy, true spiritual connection and commitment is not something that they should be running from. Okay, true spiritual connection and commitment is still readily available here behind their back in the Two of Cups. So this person could also be coming to the conclusion that they have been wasting their time crying over the past or things that they cannot change. I love how we have two fives here. And now this person is starting to change how they move in the physical world. So yeah, I think maybe they've realized they've wasted time in some sort of a situation. How do they feel in their heart? What are they feeling in their heart space? The Two of Swords. So yeah, this is like, I know this is not typically a card of conflict, but I do feel like this person is conflicted in their heart, right? If they did ghost you, or if they were indecisive about moving things forward with you, or maybe they just never really said anything, they didn't know what to say, they hid from this communication or tried to just ignore it. It's like this person's peace is being sacrificed by not speaking their truth. So I think they're starting to see how like they've kind of kept themselves stuck in this energy here by not being able to say what they really want to say, okay? They could feel as if they are in danger in some sort of way from speaking their truth. This could just be them protecting their ego. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, Judgment. So I think that Spirit's coming in to let them know, you know, you messed up somewhere down the line here, bud. whoever this is about, like judgment comes in to remind you, right? We got the horn blasting up the patootie, reminding you that you're not on the right path. This is like bringing something back around. So, maybe this person did try to avoid you, tried to avoid this this connection, okay? Didn't want to talk to you about it or didn't want to provide clarity. And Spirit is basically giving them a spiritual spanking now, okay? So this could be a past life connection coming back around to be reevaluated, which doesn't surprise me considering we have 4 planets in retrograde right now, including Chiron, and Mercury is about to join. Spirit's forcing this person to look inside of themselves and see where they messed up. This is like a fuck around and find out sort of an energy, okay? And you know what? I just saw the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. It's like this person had chances from the universe to have real love, to have connection, but they were too busy focusing on something else that they weren't happy with. They could have just not been happy with themselves, okay? It doesn't always have to be about external situations. They weren't satisfied with themselves. There was like this sort of energy inside of them that was restless, and they didn't see the opportunity when it was in front of them. So yeah, now they're in that 5 of Cups, like, oh God, what did I do? I missed an opportunity with this person who I know is my divine counterpart, because Spirit has shown them that that's the case, okay? So let's get a card on the likely outcome or their desired outcome. Geez, the Lovers. Yeah, so again, Spirit's coming in to say that this is a divinely guided union that's coming around. The Lovers is also a choice. So for some of you, you could have to choose between 2 lovers, but this could also be your person needing to make that choice. I haven't really seen any third-party energy here except for the Hierophant, which doesn't necessarily have to represent a third party, but we were talking about, what's going on in their heart and what's been blocking them. It could have been a marriage, but I have a feeling that this person, their desire really is to be in union with you, okay? That's what they really want. And maybe they shied away from it at first, or maybe they acted like that's not what they wanted, but they know that they want that now, okay? So the Lovers is a spiritually guided and protected connection. Oh my gosh, I was about to shuffle again, but I saw the 6 of Swords. So this is your energy again, right, Aquarius? This is that healing and moving into calmer waters. This is also, I feel, a card of like spiritual protection. So your person could have been involved in some sort of situation that was toxic, or just in general that made them uncomfortable. This could just be a family dynamic or something that they're moving away from because they're trying to protect their peace, okay? And like we saw in the 2 of Swords, this person was concerned with protecting their peace, but what they ended up doing was creating more issues for themselves, okay? They ended up delaying something that they really truly wanted and that they were wishing for, which I feel is the Empress, all right? So, yeah, and then we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this person could also have water in their chart, or this could be, even someone else they were dealing with, right? Because the King of Cups in the reverse can be someone who's emotionally manipulative. This could also be someone who just, doesn't really hold back on how they feel and uses emotions to sort of get what they want. This could also be like sort of a Casanova, someone who like says all of the sweet, romantic, nice things, but then behind closed doors, they're just like, they're awful. So, maybe this is a lesson that your person needed to learn. And obviously they've learned these sort of behaviors from maybe childhood, family and relationship dynamics. But this could also be simply saying that this person is ready to stop hiding how they feel. They could also be like heavily drinking, just sort of like numbing right now because of everything that they are going through, the realizations that they're having. And yeah, okay, now we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which to me represents a straight up karmic partner. So, or like a karmic female in their life, someone who is controlling, manipulative, someone who is possibly even like narcissistic. But yeah, this is someone who I feel like when they don't get what they want, their hair depicts exactly the environment, right? It's like everything's up in flames. It's like this person has dealt with individuals who have been in this energy, in a distorted energy. This could even represent like a mother and father. So your person's like father could have been a water sign, mother could have been a fire sign. And, you know, sometimes that sort of combination isn't the best. It can create a lot of chaos. And again, this emotionally manipulative vibe. So yeah, you'll know your specific story, but under that, we've got the Page of Wands. So you can see this character examining the wand, examining this new opportunity for a creative and passionate beginning. And, you know, I think this person is simply ready to embark on that new path. You know, maybe they've spent a long time just kind of looking at this wand metaphorically and examining it and thinking about it and all that stuff. But Spirit's saying that this person, their passion has not died out. Okay. They're still extremely interested in moving things forward and having this new beginning. So this person has kind of gone through it, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up on. They've gone through it. Regardless of who specifically, only you will know. But let's get one more card. Something that we need to know about this person. Six of Cups. So like I said, this is a very strong soulmate connection, past life relationship. This person is definitely missing you, thinking about you, feeling nostalgic. There could be a little bit of an age gap here as well. But yeah, I mean, Six of Cups is also a card of reconciliation and reuniting. So I think that's really what this person desires, is to move through any of this toxic energy and choose love, choose this divinely guided connection. So let's get some cards on their external situation. What does Spirit want us to see? What does Spirit want us to see about this person? Oh. Yeah, so we have separation, okay? So obviously this is lovers and separation, right? That's kind of the theme of these readings anyway, lovers in the dark. If you're the Empress in this reading here, then I do feel that you've been separated from your Emperor for quite some time. We also have confidence. Oh, that's good. So, you know, maybe this is something that's happened for you as well, gaining confidence during this separation, learning how to hold your own, getting in that King of Swords vibe. But also this could be about your person, right? We're talking about their external situation. So this could be something that they needed to work on, being confident and really moving forward in that new passionate energy. Okay. We also have expectations. We all know that expectations are the root of failure, right? Maybe this person had a lot of people expecting things from them, and you can see this arrow is going straight down. So, you know, maybe they haven't been able to meet others' expectations. They have fantasy here as well. So yeah, I mean, they're definitely fantasizing. I think that also depicts the Page of Wands. There's definitely a sensual energy here. So they could be just fantasizing about this new beginning, thinking about how it's going to be when they come back into contact with you. We also have gaslighting, okay? So we talked about the whole Queen of Wands and King of Cups in the reverse. You know, maybe they've been dealing with a narcissist. And for some of you, maybe this person has gaslighted you in the past, right? It's not easy to swallow these sort of soul connections. And sometimes we tend to like make excuses or say this or that. But really, you know, ultimately, sometimes people just kind of exhibit those traits based on what they've learned. So again, regardless of the situation here or what role you are sitting in, Aquarius, there's definitely a strong telepathic connection here between you and this person. We also have awakening. So yeah, I mean, definitely. We have the sun coming through again. This reminds me of the Three of Wands that we saw. So this person has gone through an awakening process in this time apart from you. And here we have the karmic popping in, okay? So yeah, there's definitely a karmic partner involved here. Whether they're still in the situation or not, everyone's situation is going to be different. I don't feel as if they are personally. And you know, the only thing that I saw was the Hierophant card, which again, this for some of you, your person could be actually married or in a commitment. But optimistic is coming out as well. So even though they've dealt with some karmic situations, they're optimistic. They're ready for a new beginning. Look at all of these suns popping through, okay? We also have perspective. So they're definitely seeing things differently, gaining a new perspective about this connection, about who they are as a person, because cowardice is popping up as well. So maybe they were a coward in the past. Maybe they walked away from you or didn't explain themselves, whatever the case may be. They left you high and dry. This is what they've been working on, okay? They've been having to awaken to these sort of traits about themselves, and they're looking at the man in the mirror, okay? Man or woman in the mirror. They're seeing the ways in which they have held themselves back. That's been a big theme in these readings. So what are the messages we need to see for Aquarius from their person? Okay, so I'm going to prove to you that I deserve another chance. Okay, so, you know, if this person's about to approach you and you're sitting there in the King of Swords energy, just remember, you know, if this person is going to ask you for another chance, they're already scared enough to approach you, I think. And you know, maybe this person is sort of a coward. If they do actually approach you, it's going to be like everything within them is pushing them to do it, because they're not the type, I don't feel, to be like trying to chase anybody or begging anybody or anything like that. I think this is very different. So you are so authentic. This is why my karmic partner can't compete. Oh my God. Okay. When you came into my life, I knew God was real. So you made this person believe in God. Okay, you made them believe in the universe and the ability to find the person, the one. Who needs porn when I have memories of you? Okay, so we saw that fantasy card. I'm so ashamed of how I treated you. Yeah, you know, again, this cowardice card popping up here. They definitely walked away, okay? My lies have been catching up with me. So, you know, maybe they've lied about you to people. Maybe they've lied about you to the karmic partner just to kind of, you know, get them off their back or whatever, to distract them. Like, oh yeah, no, I don't have feelings for them. I don't even know what you're talking about. And, you know, maybe they could even be gaslighting their own karmic partner. Like, you're crazy. You're just being jealous. Like, meanwhile, this person is low-key fantasizing about you, Aquarius. So we have desiring your touch, your kiss, sinking into your body like an ocean. So yeah, this person is really, really like deeply fantasizing about you, thinking about the intricate details of how they're going to touch you, caress you, all these like nasty thoughts. Oh my God. So I have so many regrets. Yeah, you know, of course, who wouldn't regret leaving you in the dust, Aquarius? You are an asset. I have cried over you too many times to count. You're making this person emotional. I didn't believe in fate until I met you. So, I mean, you got this person believing in God, believing in fate. Like, this is one of those like soul-shaking connections. This person had no choice but to wake up and show up as the divine masculine. So, ooh, this one almost burnt the house down. I drive around late at night to clear my head and talk to you. Oh my gosh. So, you know, if you're picking up on that strong telepathic connection, this person's just driving around doing loops, just trying to have a conversation with you in their head. You know what I mean? That might sound silly or crazy to some of you, but, you know, when you feel it and you know it, then you know it. And then finally, my sexual fantasies of us are so real. They sometimes make me emotional. Yeah, this person's very emotional over you. So, wow, Aquarius, this reading was it was special. So hopefully you guys that are still watching, hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please comment below. I love hearing y'all's comments, or send me a private message if you would rather keep your information off YouTube. I totally understand that as well. But anyways, you guys, hopefully we'll see you on the other side of the Aquarius full moon reading for an intimate extended reading. I will be announcing the winners of the most views after that. Actually, you know what? I'll probably announce it during the full moon reading. That way, then you guys can have your intimate extended readings before Leo season is over. I'm trying to get back on track. I know I've been like kind of behind, and so yeah, I feel sort of accomplished getting Leo season readings out the first week of August. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you are doing really well. Please stay safe out there in them streets, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.